coding agent in one of my early stacks spent 40 minutes fixing the same test failure 3 times. Not because the model was weak, because I gave it memory the lazy way, the whole conversation. By turn 30, the useful facts were buried under guesses, abandoned plans, tool noise, and apologies. On restart, it reread everything, latched onto an old hypothesis, and undid a correct repair. The expensive part was not tokens. The expensive part was losing the current truth. The naive approach to AI agent memory is simple. Keep appending the chat, then paste it back into the next call. That works for toy loops. It breaks in long-running work. A transcript is not a state model. It contains temporary reasoning, tool output, failed branches, stale assumptions, and messages written before the system learned something important. When you feed all of it back, you ask the model to infer what still matters. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it treats a superseded plan like an instruction. As loops get longer, the signal-to-noise ratio drops, context cost rises, and restart behavior becomes unpredictable. The pattern is opinionated. Save state, not the entire conversation. Use one compact state file as the loop's working memory. I usually call it state.json. That file is the current truth: goal, status, completed work, pending work, failures, evidence, next action, and attempt counters. Then keep a separate append-only history file, often history.md, for audits. History answers what happened. State answers what should the loop believe right now. The next run reads the checkpoint, not the past. If the model needs the past, give it the summarized facts that survived verification. Here is the mechanical version. Start each run by loading state.json. Do not load the transcript unless a human is debugging. Execute one bounded action. Verify the results with a test, check, schema, human approval, or source comparison. After verification, write the new state. If you attempted a repair, checkpoint again, including what failed and what not to repeat. At a phase change, summarize aggressively. Keep conclusions, evidence, and remaining work. Drop raw chatter. Append a short event to history.md. On the next invocation, the agent starts from state.json and ignores obsolete conversation. Take a coding agent repairing a failing authentication test. The first run reproduces the failure and records evidence, command used, failing test name, and the exact assertion. It tries clearing the cache. Verification still fails. The state file now says completed, environment reproduced. Failures includes cache clear did not fix redirect. The do_not_repeat list includes do not clear cache again. Pending says inspect middleware order. Next action is one sentence, not a brainstorming page. The history file gets an audit entry with timestamp, command, result, and state change. Tomorrow's run does not reread the whole chat. It starts at middleware order. This pattern is not magic. If you write guesses into state as facts, you have created a smaller, more confident failure. Separate confirmed evidence from hypotheses. If evidence is vague, like it failed again, the next run cannot verify anything. If checkpointing is optional, it will be skipped exactly when the loop is tired, expensive, or near a timeout. Also, state files can bloat if every field becomes a dumping ground. Put budgets on them. Limit completed and pending lists. Archive old evidence into history, then keep only the references needed for action. Memory connects to nearly every foundation topic in loop engineering. Stop conditions need a trustworthy status field. Budgets need attempt and max_attempts. Otherwise, retries become folklore. Repair loops need recorded failures, especially the do not repeat list, or they keep paying for the same bad move. Orchestrators need stable state, because workers come and go, processes crash, and queues retry messages. This is also where audits begin. History.md is not the agent's brain, it is the receipt drawer. State.json is the small whiteboard the agent uses to finish the job. Try this on one automation today. Pick a loop that currently passes prior messages back into the model. Create state.json with these fields: goal, status, completed, pending, failures, evidence, next_action, attempt, and max_attempts. If it is a repair loop, add do_not_repeat. Create history.md and append one short entry after each verified action. Then change the next run so it reads state.json first. Do one run, stop it, and start it again. If the agent cannot continue from the checkpoint, your state is missing the truth. 3 beats to keep. First, AI agent memory should be a compact checkpoint, not a landfill of conversation. Second, split current truth from audit trail, state.json for action, history.md for review. Third, checkpoint after verification, repair, and phase changes. Then make the next run read the checkpoint instead of the past. This is the kind of boring structure that makes agent loops survive restarts, budgets, and bad guesses. New loop engineering episode daily on this channel, from foundations to fleet scale systems that finish, verify, and stop.